I've been asked in YouTube videos what are my thoughts on religion. Do I believe in God? Now, I'll say this. I believe in God more than I believe in the government. When you look at Bidengate that is now unfolding, this thing's blowing apart bigger than Watergate, right? This is probably the biggest scandal in US history. When you look at everything that had to happen for Bidengate to blow up, I mean, even now, it's still being suppressed by social media, right? Facebook, Twitter, they're all trying to block this story. Mainstream media, both in the US and the UK, are trying to suppress this thing. It's bigger than Watergate, but yet no one wants to talk about it. When you look at everything that needed to happen for Bidengate to blow up, it's almost like divine intervention, right? I'm not saying I'm the biggest religious person in the world, but it seems like divine intervention for Hunter Biden to take his laptop with gigabytes, it seems, possibly terabytes, of incriminating evidence against his father, vice president and presidential candidate Joe Biden. Is probably going to incriminate Hillary Clinton. There's a good probability it's going to incriminate Barack Obama. This goes to the highest level of the Democratic Party, and the divine intervention for Hunter Biden to go, presumably, allegedly off his face on crack cocaine to a computer repair shop, leave it there, not even pick the thing back up after 90 days. I'm led to believe that that laptop then became the property of the person that owns the repair shop. Guy opens it up, and now Rudy Giuliani has this laptop and is drip feeding it to the media in a way that seems like it's going to derail the Biden campaign. That almost seems like divine intervention to me. Now, I don't hate Joe Biden. I actually have a lot of sympathy for Joe Biden. He's had a lot of bad things happen in his life. I think his first wife in the 70s was killed in a car accident, and he had an infant child, I believe, that was also killed in that car with his wife. Beau Biden and Hunter Biden, I believe, were both in that car as well. And obviously Beau Biden then died as an adult. So it's been quite a tragic life. As a father, he's had quite a tragic life, and I do have a lot of sympathy for him. I try not to hate any politicians, right? It's all just a big game, and a lot of people just got their hands in this pot. They're facing the trough, trying to guzzle up as many pounds, as many dollars as they can, and clearly Joe Biden is one of those people. Trump probably isn't, right? He's already a billionaire. He's losing money by being, president of the United States, right? People are looking at his tax return saying, oh, look how much money he's lost over the last few years. Well, that's a good thing, right? That means he's not corrupt. If he was just giving himself contracts, if he was just only president of the United States to make himself wealthier, that would be corruption. That wouldn't be acceptable. But he's not doing that. In the UK, criticism for Trump is probably at least as high, and I think that is in part, just like the US, to do with our media that only ever shows one side of the story. But as someone that doesn't live in the US, not citizen of the US, and largely has few connections to the US, all I want to see as a British citizen is a US, that leads the light of liberty for the rest of the world, promotes free markets, promotes freedom, and doesn't start endless wars. When you look at Obama, when you look at Bush, they only represented endless wars in the Middle East, right? And not just the Middle East, North Africa and other places. Trump isn't about that. He's trying to get troops out. He's trying to increase Middle Eastern peace, right? I saw an article, I think it was in The Independent in the UK, criticizing Trump for not having... basically, the gist of the article was that Trump is creating wars by not having wars. So because we're not bombing people in the Middle East, that means that he's destabilizing the region, which is the complete inverse that the British media have largely been portraying over the last 20 years, when they were highly critical, especially of Bush, less so of Obama, even though Obama won his Peace Prize and was, I believe, the only Peace Prize winner in history to have bombed another Nobel Peace Prize winner. Doctors Without Borders, Obama sanctioned a drone strike which killed members of Doctors Without Borders. So he was the Nobel Peace Prize winner that bombed another winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, which is quite interesting, although that flew largely under the radar in the UK. Trump needs to win, right? And whether it's divine intervention, whether it's any other means, Trump is the person that will promote US values far more than Joe Biden will spread peace around the world. You're not going to see that with Biden. I mean, Biden's irrelevant anyway. he has some kind of cognitive decline, whether it's dementia, whether it's something else. He's not going to be around that long. I think if Biden wins the election in November, I don't think he's going to get to inauguration. I think this Bidengate scandal is going to blow up to the point that there's certainly elements within the Democrats that want Kamala Harris to be the next president, right? She's younger, she hasn't got cognitive decline, probably not a good candidate. Again, I think she has exactly the same problems as Joe Biden does, probably high-level corruption, only working for her own self-interest. I don't think Joe Biden, there's a good strong possibility he won't even get to inauguration. He'll hopefully have been arrested by the FBI by that point. We'll see what happens, but it's just an interesting one anyway. So those are my thoughts and opinions on the Joe Biden, Hunter Biden scandal. Keeping a close eye on this one. It's blowing up like nothing else. Probably going to be the largest scandal in US history. Is it divine intervention? You tell me. I think Donald Trump, yes, he's a narcissist. Yes, he's not the most eloquent. But I think America needs him and the world needs him more than corrupt, just more neoliberal corruption. We don't need that. We don't need more bombing in the Middle East. We don't want to be bombing other Nobel Peace Prize winners in the way that Obama did. That's my thoughts and opinions today, guys. Hope you like it. Love to know your thoughts on this one. And I'll see you in a future video.